Well, hello guys. Welcome to day 8 of my prompt challenge. And let's pick another one. Oop. We'll go for this one. Ooh, overlap. Okay, I'm gonna gather some supplies. Okay, lovies. I had to actually look up what overlap was, especially like in art and collage. So basically, if you look at this printable, it's got overlap because it's got this piece behind the picture frame in the front and the butterflies on top. So overlap is, think of threes. One, this is on top of that, and that's on top of that. So that would be overlap. So I was like, well, yeah, okay, I kind of already do that. Like what we did yesterday. This is an overlap. An overlap because you cut the strips and you overlap. So therefore I'm struggling today on what exactly to do. So what I was looking through my magazine cutouts. So there's that scene, or we could do this, which I kind of like, overlap and put the cabin in the middle. Which, you know, is really simple, but I'm kind of stuck today because I just don't know. I can make, I guess, little vignettes, I suppose. One there, and then, because I like her. Oh, you know what I could do is I could cut that out, put that in the back. Let's try that. See if I can match this up enough to not botch it up. I'm just looking through. There we go. We'll just cut through here. Cut this frame out. So how are you lovelies today? Okay, so we could do that. Put the, something like that. Or we could put her behind. Like that or something. But I don't know. It just seems to take away. This frame takes away. We can do our own frame. We don't have to use this. We could just make our own frame, couldn't we? And do an overlap ourselves. Had another, thought I had another sheet of that. Or we could just take some darker black and white. Since this is grayscale, black and white scale. Could do that side too, but I think this would be better. So we could do our own frame and overlap. So I feel like now we're getting kind of into the nitty-gritty of like magazine collage, which is cool. I wonder if I can fold this in half and use it for the top and bottom of the frame. Because I know one of the prompts is use magazine only, like magazine cutout, printables or something. But you could do something like that. So overlap, pretty I think is what collage really is. I think I'm not an expert in collage, so there. Kind of funky. I don't know, guys. It's kind of a feel like I've already done it, and I don't know if you want to watch me do it again. You know. So maybe I should sit and think about it. Don't like that. Not even sure if I even like this. Maybe it's the white borders throwing me off. Sorry, puppies again. When I edited one of the videos, I tried to like lower the background noise with the snoring of the puppies. Didn't quite work. I use iMovie for my editing because it's free. I can't really afford to buy anything right now, so maybe we'll just do this. So I'm sorry if that turns some of you guys off, my viewers off, because of my puppy snores. I know, I'm just so used to it. Maybe that's just, I don't know. Or we could do a book page. Anyway, I just know when you're doing a collage or a focal point and you have several things on the page, you want them all to kind of connect and touch somehow. So say if this was here and you have this, you'd want this to connect to this and then that to connect to that. So I don't know if that's even called overlay. I just know that's a technique in collage. So I'm going to fiddle with this. Ooh, I even have this tree. And I love this little cabin. So let me play around here and see if I can think of something interesting anyway. Create something of interest, guys, and see if I can get these guys to stop snoring for you. Okay, friends. I sat here and was not going to overthink it, so this is what I decided to do. I am going to take some book pages. Put them in the background. Somehow. Put that in the middle. Down here. And then I'm going to paint, so that way we can, you know, overlay is really collage and really kind of art in general, I feel like. A very simple and basic concept, so let's not make it complicated, and I'll just do my quirky art that I do here. So let's just kind of rip the tops a little bit, give it some interest on the sides. And just collage this in the back. And here comes Eris. Hello, Eris. We already had a visit earlier today, so I'm just going to keep going, guys. So you can be humored by Eris the cat. Do. Hello. He might settle down. He may not. But we already have pets and stuff, so. Hello. Sometimes you just gotta work with it. I'm just gonna use some, actually that glue is, well, Eris, my love. Can you come over here? Come over here. Let's see if I can move you without you getting upset. There we go. All right. We're gonna work quick then. Or you know what? Let's just do some glue stick if I have any glue stick left. So we are having our visitor coming from Ireland at the end of the month. And I was kind of cheeky and asked him if he could send me some Pritt glue sticks because they're a lot stickier. You can't really get them here in the States. You can order them on Amazon, but they're way stickier than these, which I don't know. This isn't going to work out too well, but at least we'll get it down on the page and we can glue it down later. Hi, Eris. So Eris was out all night, and usually when he's out all night, he's pretty tired and doesn't really come to visit me. But since we already had visits today, didn't we? I guess he wants some more. Plus the dogs are down there on the floor, so. All right, come on. All right, guys, I'm going to have to pause the video. This isn't working out too well, is it? Okay. All right, I'm back, and Eris decided he was done sitting here, which I love him, but, you know, it's always at the wrong time. But, you know, that's life. Still can't figure out. I can't find my one cheapy school glue. It's clear, but this will be fine. So, I have a question for you all. Do you guys think, those of you that are in the creative arts, no matter what it is, do you think creativity is gone? Like, do you think, like, there is no more creativity, and what does it mean exactly? Now, here's another good question now that the AI is around. What is that going to do for creativity? Your thoughts? I'm not a fan of AI. I kind of get it to some degree, but I guess I'm pretty old school. I think I did my best art when I didn't have very many supplies. You know, pretty poor. I feel like that was when I was the most creative because I didn't have much to work with. And I just used what I had. Or, obviously, you can just be as creative with all the nice supplies as well. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Just curious. Like, I definitely like this part here. Some interest. We'll at least glue that down. Okay, and we'll work it out in the center here. Didn't want to use my art glitter glue. I do have some Fabri-Tac and some tacky glue, but tacky glue is great for those bulky doodads you want to put on, like buttons and bulky stuff. Okay, so if we put this here, some more strips like that. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, so we want to go this way, so we want to glue on this side, right? Oh my goodness. I have this other glue that I've watered down, but then it makes the paper wet and I want to paint right away. And I gotta find out where my other glue is. Keep that on its side, maybe it'll stay. Okay. So we have that there. Put some more here. let's see. I'm trying to find another bigger piece. Here we go. There we go. Okay, we'll glue that down. I'm going to use the very end of this. I'm determined. Okay, getting there. Now I forgot how I had this. Okay. Something like that. And we need to put a few bits here. And maybe another bit here. Like that. Oop. Okay, now I have, this is the only spray, and these are pretty old. If you remember the story, these are from like 2008 or 9, I believe. They still work pretty well. So I have 2 of these, and then I have 2 of these. So I kind of wanted to put some white on the back, spray this, do some autumn colors type of thing. And I was going to use, of course I didn't get it out because I just thought of it now, that matte gel. This, I don't know really what it is or how to use it. It's an acrylic medium gloss. I'm assuming it's going to be glossy, but I don't know if the paint, so maybe we should put this down first and put the gloss down. Let's just go with it. So this is the art spray for mixed media. And we're just gonna, I don't know, go like that. Right, you know what guys, I'm gonna get some water, I'll be right back. Right, got some water. Because I know on this, oh, what did I say, gesso, it'll smear better here. Maybe I should have just left the drops, but here we go. Okay, let's go for some green. The spray doesn't. I just dropped my tablet, guys. Sorry. Okay. Don't think it's going to really do much on the paper, which is fine. Let's try some Tim Holtz Wild Honey. Spray dye for papers and porous surfaces. So not good for slick. I guess if you spray this, you can kind of make it look like trees if you wanted to. Let's see. I was trying to go for the autumn feel because, you know, this is October, obviously. Let's see how we're doing here. Interesting enough. All right, shall we do some blue for maybe the sky? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Well, that's kind of pretty. Kind of all on its own, I think. Okay, let's test this out. It does have direction on here for use on canvas, paper, wood, glass, fabric, metal, etc. Use directly from the jar, thin with water, or mix with other acrylic mediums. Do not mix with turpentine or oils. So I guess this just does a... I know it's gloss, I get that. But I don't know if it's going to dry clear or if it's going to give us that gloss, a little bit of gloss here and then no gloss here kind of thing. Guess we'll find out, huh? Ooh, I just thought of something. I have that texture paint, and I do have like an orangey color. We could try that too. But we'll just experiment with this and see what happens. I hope you guys are experimenting and not afraid to use stuff that you have. I know I've said that a lot, but it is really fun. You know, I'm not expecting to create any masterpieces or anything. But like I said before, just getting into practice of making these videos, which helps with the accountability part. Because I don't know if you're like me, I sit and think about it all day long, but I'm not doing anything about it. So this was for me for accountability. And, you know, I've never filled up a sketchbook. Although that's actually not true. So, years ago, when I worked as a barista and a baker, actually, I worked at Watermark Books and Cafe in Wichita, Kansas. So I met a great group of younger girls. And I started the Hendrix Chronicles. And I got my inspiration from the book series, what is it called? Something of the Traveling Pants. I can't remember the full title. And I thought, ooh, let's do a journal, a traveling journal. So I got 4 girls together and we each did a section in the journal. The first part of the journal was introductions, told us about ourselves. And we filled up at that time 3 journals and it was so fun. We all kind of moved away and we mailed the journal to each other. Actually, when I was living in Philadelphia, Colleen and I mailed the journal back and forth. So the journal did travel. And to this day, we have 3. And Colleen still has the journal, and I'm just waiting on her to mail it back and pick the next category. So, okay, so that would be one of the times I actually filled my journal, or with the help of others. Okay, so let's let that dry. I had another idea because I have a lot of feathers. I have a box of feathers that I've collected over the years as on my property, just walking around. Let me show you. I found another feather today. If I can get this box. This is a great box, but it's hard to open the lid. Okie dokie. Here we go. Ta-da! So these are the feathers I've collected around the yard, our, property for. So I was thinking trees. If you saw my one video with the collaboration with Sasibo, the how to get your mojo back, creative mojo cars, I did a piece with feathers as trees, and I really enjoyed that. So I was thinking, after I got the background done, we could do these as trees or something again. Well, you saw me use a feather in the other journal spread, so that kind of looks funky, but I don't know. It was a thought. Think about it. Comment below. Can't tell me now. I don't know. Let's just finish this part. I'm going to get that dried, and I'm going to get out my texture paint, and we'll take it from there. Okay, lovelies. So I let that dry, and I got some paint in my palette, and I thought I'd use this card and try that a little bit. Yeah, let's just go for it. So I'm going to start with orange here. It's very bold. So we'll just take our scrape it. Some of that off of there. Like that idea. That's cool. Okay, so we got some orange there, orange here, maybe some orange here. Okay, I think I probably put too much paint out. I wasn't really sure. Oh no, I thought for the trees, instead of the feathers, I would do scrape trees. Let's see, we can do. Kind of looks kind of fallish, doesn't it? Like abstract leaves, trees, Kind of liking this. This is cool. Maybe we could do a. Okay. Let's put our. Well, those do look like trees. Maybe I can... Yep. And I think maybe it would be nice if I could find a nice sentiment, maybe somehow. Nope, I was going to do a yellow there. I'll have to look around and see what I can find. Well, maybe that's not much of a tree, but then we could do... I really thought this was gonna turn out worse. I'm kind of liking this. Just this part here is pretty neat. It'd be good, like digital. I could turn this into a digital download for you guys, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't know much. I do want to do digital downloads of some of my like painty papers and stuff. I'm just not very confident for some reason. I'm okay like doing drawing and stuff on the Procreate digital platform, but digital papers, it would just have to be this layering, these overlay processes, really. And I think another thing is just not wanting to like grab a, I think I'm scared of copyright and all that. So I think I'm gonna leave that because I'm gonna start muddying that up, and that is not what I had in mind. Anyhow, we'll just put that down. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe a sentiment, and that is going to be, and I always lose my circle, my little tag prompt, but I always find it in the end when I'm cleaning up, because I like to do some of that painty part on the circle. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, well, we might as well just do that. Glue some of that down. The paint might take care of it, which is cool. And it's on crooked. Yay. Let's see. It'll work. Yes. Okay, let's get it on straight. Ish. There we go. I think that'll be okay. Put some, probably reinforce it with some glue, a little bit anyway. At least get the corners. Okay, come on, glue. We got just a little bit more to go. You can do it. Okay, there's that. All right. Now, kind of wanted to incorporate my picture into you know, like that. Ugh. Oh no. Guess that'll be okay. Ah, I did it again. Honest. Okay, you know what? My yellow is getting mixed up with the orange too much, and let me get some more. Is anybody else a messy creator look? I'm not even sure. I didn't even use this color today. Oh, it's from the blue spray. That's what it's from. I am not a clean, neat creator. You should see me when I cook too. It's the same thing. I have things all over the place. I was just trying to break up some of that. It's probably going to take ages to dry now. Oof. So there's some orange there. We'll do down here. Goodness, who is that? That would be Rolo. He is under my desk today. It's not Riley today. Being noisy. I don't even know. Oh yeah, Riley is under my chair too, so. I do think these guys were quieter when they were puppies. They didn't snore as loud. Okay. Here's some orange. I think I'm making a mess of this kind of. I don't know. Oh well, this is what it is, guys. It's not going to be the most beautiful piece, but there you go. Now, I'm going to let this dry, and in the meantime, I'm going to try and find a sentiment or maybe a little poem about fall or autumn. So, there we go. I think that's going to be it for this one. And I will return shortly with some words. Hello, friends. So, honestly, this sucks. So, I'm not going to start over or anything. This is the reality of creating art. And, it's just the way it goes. And so, I'll share that process with you. I went because I didn't want to waste the texture. So, I was going to do some stamping. So, I think I'm just going to stamp some things on here and see if we can, I don't know, save it a little bit. May not save it all. That's okay. It'll just be one of those entries in my journals. It just didn't turn out. And like I said, that is the reality of creating art that doesn't always turn out great. And it is sad, when you have something in your head and it does not turn out. So, yes. Now, I have in the past redid some of like on my Mojo cards. But this is in my journal. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to embrace it and share it with you guys. So I think I'm just going to stamp some stuff on here and see if I can bring some of this down. It's a little much. I got very much carried away with the palette knife. And the fact that it didn't dry and it got smeared. And so, also a lesson learned, of course, which is always good for next time. And I'm just using what stamps I have. I am using Distress Archival ink, acid-free, permanent, waterproof, whatever. And then I got some paint on here. Oh no. Does that come off, guys? Maybe, maybe not. Yes, it does. We'll just keep working at it. Ooh, maybe not. Well, I got most of it off. Okay. That's not really even working very great either. So we may just chalk this up as a, yeah. But it's okay. Oh, you know what? I could just put my quote on. I did find a quote. That is what I was going to do. So let's go ahead and glue it on here. Let me find my papers. Sorry. I think is that all of them? Okay. I will use this. So the quote is autumn is, I think is, let's just do this, is a, here it is. Autumn shows us, so let's just, autumn shows us if I can find the word us. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Didn't go too far. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is. It is to let, so this will be a perfect example, let things go. So we're going to let this bad art day, let's just not say bad, okay? Let's not put, let's not do that. Let's just say it's not exactly how I imagined it to turn out. But then I like to be real. Sometimes I, Ketra McKittrick, make bad art. I do. I'm not ashamed to say it. So, perfect quote for this piece, in many ways, for me anyway. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. And I am going to let this piece go, guys. Let it go into the video vault as another prompt, another learning experience, and all of that good stuff. All right, guys. Thank you for showing up today. If you watched all the way through, I appreciate you very, very much. Your support means the world to me. And leave any comments below with your thoughts or whatever. I would love to chat with you there. And so I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, wherever you are or whatever you're doing, I love you. Bye, guys. Oh, here. Maybe you want to see the whole thing before I go. Okay. Bye.